Thanks again for tuning in once again to Itaitolisten. I am Jarrett.
I'm Matt.
I forgot to hit the that was for the actual camera because normally that wouldn't pick up, the camera wouldn't pick up on that. So I had to add the boom system. It's a little loud according to Matt, even though that's down pretty low. But anyway, shout out to the students at South Harmon of Institute of Technology. Go Sandwiches.
This doesn't apply to me, I'm just going with the crowd.
Okay, that was one of my infamous things. But anyway,
So you're gonna tell, now that you're back to school, you're gonna tell any of your classmates about this?
no.
Oh.
Well, this semester, for some odd reason, it is at your own pace.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like an in-person Zoom class, unlike next semester, which is bullshit because I can't get full benefits because it's just online
Gotcha.
until next semester, which is, again, BS. But anyway, so I just finished, is it possible to find a series interesting and boring at the same time?
Yes.
Because that's how I felt when I finished Shadow and Bone last night. It's interesting,
Interesting.
but boring at the same time. Because there's like,
That's kind of how I felt about Stranger Things.
okay,
I was
I can see that.
I was like,
can-
yeah, this is like cool, but like, I don't like have the need to watch the next episode.
I can see that. I can
Yeah.
totally see that. Because there was like multiple storylines, you know, showing two different people, and there was another storyline. It's like, okay, if you take that out, you can still get the main thing on there.
Yeah, you get like the main point of the show, basically.
Yeah. So I don't. But then again, when they all converge on the final scene, on when they're on this boat where they're about to jet off somewhere,
Mhm.
I'm like, okay, I can kind of see that setting up for second season. But we didn't really need that 4 episodes ago.
No, yeah, we did. Yeah.
So yeah, Shadow and Bone. I'll hold off until, you know, like I said, it's interesting but boring at the same time. So we can't wait till the second season, or at least I can. But I mean, I'll hold my breath
Yeah. I understand.
anyway. What's up with anything now?
No, honestly, nothing. Enjoying the current season. I dropped the shows that I predicted I would drop, which is a damn shame because one of them was like such an interesting concept. They just went really stupid with it, which is Mars Red. I was like, oh, cool, like a kind of an interesting take on vampires. Like, let's see what they do with this. And then they just like shat the bed of the last episode. I'm like, okay, well, I'm done. Yeah, this was not where I wanted this to go.
Is Castlevania any good?
I only watched the first season, like back when it came out. I think it's good. I've heard that every season is like either that or better. So
Okay. How you liking Village?
that's a good question.
Really?
How am I liking Village? Am I liking Village? I don't know. I'll let you know.
But you have started it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Is it better than 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I stopped playing 6. Like I was playing it and then, okay, this seems like a movie.
It's. I'm afraid that. Like it's a good game. I really like it. It's very 7 mixed with 4. If you've played both of them.
I haven't played 7. I played the shit out of 4.
Okay. It's a pretty good mix of them. Yeah, I don't know. I'll see what happens when I play through it again. But
Oh, you beating it?
when I beat it, I'm gonna play through it again on like
okay.
the hardest difficulty because I didn't get the like DLC that automatically unlocks that or whatever it's called.
Okay.
But yeah, I like it. It's just like not what I was expecting the direction to go for the series. I thought they would have more of the 7 influence than the 4 influence. So we'll see.
Okay. Another question: is the Fly Swatter a mod or is that actually in the game?
That's like a mod, I'm pretty pretty sure.
Okay.
Or it's either a mod or I missed it.
Okay, because I've seen videos, you know, I've seen the King Vader video.
I have it. I have it.
Where the dudes. That was hilarious. You're not supposed to be playing it like that. I find it a little funny.
Yeah.
So there was a survey that went out over in Japan on Japanese voters claim on what they want to see converted into anime/manga Hollywood film.
It wasn't even close.
Well, and the top spot is none.
None.
They don't want to see.
They don't want to see shit.
Yeah, so 1,000 men and women, ranging from the teens to 60s in age, a staggering 456 votes was none.
We're like, nope. We don't want to see anything. Can't blame them. Hollywood doesn't exactly have a good track record. So.
No, they don't. And Japan doesn't even have a good track record.
And yeah, honestly, I think Kingdom is like the only one that's been like okay that I've seen where I'm like, you know, whatever. It's not that bad. Not good. It's not bad. But yeah, just I don't think people realize that a lot of the charm and the humor and stuff anime comes from the fact that it's you know, animated.
Yeah. True.
You know, the effects look like they belong in the world because the effects are also animated. So, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, to quick go down the list, outside of none, which would have been my answer, just about everything you could think of is on this list in terms of actual answers. We got Demon Slayer, we got Attack on Titan, Jujutsu Kaisen, which honestly I'm surprised that wasn't ahead of Attack on Titan with how recent in popularity that was, but yeah.
I haven't watched it, so.
Naruto, which actually, again, I'm surprised that even made it on the list considering the hype for like live action Naruto died out like when I was young. Like there was talks about it and then like it stopped and no one cared.
Yeah, no.
Another one that I'm actually surprised isn't higher on the list or hasn't already had a good adaptation, Detective Conan. Actually very surprised. I feel like that is like one of the few on the list that's like easy to adapt because that doesn't super rely on it being in the form of animation to like convey humor and stuff. So
No.
Slam Dunk, haven't heard that name in forever. Good series, everyone should go read it. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, don't know how you adapt that to live action without it looking ungodly stupid.
Well, no, I was going to run down each entry. It's like, it is possible if you like some of the
I don't
things
know.
out.
I think JoJo's relies too heavily on it being an anime for like everything, action, humor. It's like it has to exist in that form of media for it to work. I feel so. My Hero Academia, shocker, and then Hunter x Hunter. So yeah, you know, just about everything that you could think of that people would vote for in the survey is pretty much on there. So
Yeah, I mean, my take on this, and I know I keep harping back to our live action, should they or shouldn't they?
you go watch that episode.
Yeah, I know we said that during the Cowboy Bebop in the last episode of this.
Yeah, so, and I think what we said with Cowboy Bebop is it doesn't rely on it being animation to work. You could see that working as a live action show theory, except for one of the outfits, but that's an entirely different topic that we've already covered.
Yeah, we covered that one.
But yeah, like Demon Slayer, like the entire charm of Demon Slayer is the animation style. I don't know how you would translate that to looking good with live action.
There's a way. There's a way. Somebody's out there. I mean, it took, what's his face, 20 years to finally get the technology to do Avatar? James Cameron?
Yeah,
Because
but that's like well-known movie maker who made the highest grossing movie of all time, James Cameron, being like, let's dump a shitload of money into this technology so I can make another $100 billion. And everyone was like, alright.
Yeah, sure, James.
Sure, James, why not?
Like,
Want to go to the bottom of the ocean? Go right ahead.
raise that bar.
Can you stay there? Please. I wish you would.
But, I mean, okay, for a lot of these entries, if you take out the whole children aspect of it, theoretically, these can be good.
Yeah, and like that's what I was saying for like this list. It makes sense why these were chosen for the age rates that they chose, and the viability for some of them for live action. Attack on Titan. I don't know how you make that without the Titans looking ungodly stupid.
Well, I didn't see the Japanese version, so I can't.
I haven't. I never plan to. I imagine it looks like dog water.
So I mean, again, I'm pretty sure you can get maybe you can get Weta, because they got some incredible shit.
Oh, maybe you could do that then. Okay.
If Weta's involved, Attack on Titan could be good as far as the Titans go.
Yeah.
As far as cinematography, that's gonna be dope.
Is it though?
I mean, just the cinematography.
I mean, yeah, just for the nature of the action and everything, it'd be fine. But
just backdrop. Cinematography is just like
no, cinematography is camera work.
Oh, then what am I thinking of?
You're thinking of just like set design and backdrops and everything.
No. I mean like location.
Yeah, that's not cinematography. That's just like set design and location settings and everything like that.
Well, that I could have sworn cinematography was. So yeah, it's been a while since I took intro to film. It's been 10 years since I took that course. And then what was next? Jujutsu Kaisen I haven't seen, so I don't know much about that one.
Yeah.
Naruto again. I think that's going to be more of a filmed in Atlanta,
Filmed
type thing.
Wow, I can't believe we're here in rural Japan. Oh wow, look at the Georgia National Forest.
Well, they filmed New York in Atlanta.
They do film New York in Atlanta.
So that's pretty much all of MCU's.
Oh, look at this quaint New York suburb. That street doesn't exist.
Yeah, so, again, Detective Conan, so yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory right there.
Yeah, I mean like that.
You're gonna have a kid in that film.
As much as it pains me.
Right.
As much as I want to kill every child actor that's ever existed.
So, I mean, there's no way around.
In a video game. Sorry, now we're on YouTube, I have to clarify that.
Slam Dunk.
It's just basketball.
Yeah.
Just get some big guys and play basketball like that.
I think that should have been higher on the list.
I'm surprised it's not.
That's more actual doable.
Yeah.
I mean, you could make any Japanese basketball team.
Yeah.
Only problem is, like, if you had adapted to Hollywood, will it be in Japan anymore? Probably not.
Oh, God.
I mean, I didn't read Slam Dunk, so I don't know.
It takes place in Japan.
Well, I know that, but I mean, as far as stories, are they starting their own basketball team, or?
He's like a thug that falls in love with this girl because she's cute, and then he just like fights everyone, and then she's like, I really like guys that play basketball, and he's like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna play basketball.
So Greece.
Kind of.
So Greece.
You know what? It's more or less Greece, but with basketball, yeah.
Wow.
So. I kind of ruined Slam Dunk now.
Sorry.
I might not love this series as much as I thought.
So I guess Slam Dunk's out of there.
Yep. No more Slam Dunk. We're done with that. We already have it.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I mean, if you take out the whole Broly act.
I mean, if you put everyone down to like normal humor proportions, sure. But I still think like the humor and the flow and everything very much relies on it being animation. So like that's my issue with it.
Cuts and
the random cuts and like the still and like the fun lighting and shit. Okay, yeah. Like a lot of the humor comes from the fact that it's animated. So
yeah, all right, yeah. My Hero Academia again.
Just
take away the kids aspect. You might have something.
You basically have the MCU. So like, what does it? I mean, we could just read Sky High. We have this already. We have Sky High. Never mind. We're done. We're good.
There was Sky High. What did I just watched something. Invincible just dropped.
Yeah, Invincible.
Jupiter's Legacy just came out. Which, oddly enough, I saw that coming. The last episode, I kind of saw that coming. Not Sky Fox or Is it Sky Fox or Shadow Fox?
I think Shadow Fox.
Yeah. Yeah, first. Anyway, Fox guy. Like, I didn't see him as a bad guy, but I did kind of see the brother as the bad guy. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of saw it coming.
Yeah.
Although it is pretty nice to see, what's his face, to see him acting again. If you guys seen it, you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I can't think of his name.
He's from North Dakota and he's a big Vikings fan.
Yeah.
Hunter, I stopped watching after the whole, I think it was that card battle island thing.
Hunter is so strange. And I don't know, and you can all get your pitchforks and torches for me saying this, I honestly don't know why Hunter is as like beloved and loved as it is. Am I missing something? I don't get
Probably.
it.
I mean,
I think it's incredibly average.
Yeah, it is average.
It's not bad. Painfully average.
I mean, it was good during that whole your license, that arc.
Yeah, and it's like in its time period of like when it was airing and new and stuff, it was good. But then it's like you kind of look around at the shows that were all airing at the time, and you're like, yeah, what kind of competition was it really having? And
yeah, what competition? I don't know.
yeah, the answer is not a lot. I could look it up and everything, but if I remember, there's not a lot from that time period that's like remembered fondly.
Yeah.
So y'all can eat me. Don't care. Hunter, average.
Two things. One, I was at work Friday, last hour of my shift. Playing my playlist, and Flo Bluebird comes on.
Yes.
And one of the associates asked me, "Hey, is this anime music?" I paused. I didn't know how to answer this.
Sure.
That's what I said. I'm like, sure. I mean, it's Flow. Most majority of their stuff is used for opening. So it's like, sure. Like, technically, this is a remix.
It's been featured in an anime.
So, yeah. So it's kind of funny. It's like, and that I know I thought about this earlier, way prior. It's like, Flow, Asian Kung Fu Generation. It's like, that's a lot. They use a lot of their stuff.
They do.
Openings. And second thing, another associate that worked there actually went to Anime Minneapolis.
Oh God.
Oh
God. We've been found out, boys.
No, she didn't. She doesn't know who we are.
Okay. Thank God. Cover intact.
Sort of. But anyway.
Maybe. We'll see.
Well, I think she just turned 18 or some shit like that. I don't know.
Oh.
Point is, I asked her what it was like. It's like, like how many people were there. It's like, well, it's like pretty much what we thought it was going to be.
Yeah, about half turnout.
Half turnout. A lot of people didn't care about the whole disc steamroll.
Most people don't.
And it was like, wow. Just
what we predicted. I mean,
and there's only 2 videos on YouTube. One was the Vocaloid concert, and the other one,
of course it was. Why would it be?
And the other one was me and the boy. This is actually the title.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
No.
Oh,
I just know the title.
Oh, it's just like in Minneapolis 21, me and the boys, and it's just a vlog, and it didn't really show much. It was just obviously it was him and the boys.
Him and the boys.
So it's like,
because none of you were interesting. Stop filming yourself.
So it's like,
sorry.
Well, thanks.
Burst your bubble, but your vlog channel sucks. Anyway.
So it's like him.
I'm a dick.
And there was like another guy. I think he looks Asian, but he's cosplaying as the old Asian dude who dresses as in a sailor uniform.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's one of his friends that are like dressed like that, and that was pretty much it. I mean, the streets of downtown looks
dead.
Dead as shit. It's like, damn, there ain't shit going on.
Yeah, there ain't shit happening in the city.
Which is weird because didn't our Waltz just give way about the whole
Probably, I think so.
thing? But anyway, So yeah, that's what happened, didn't happen, or
Yeah.
however you want to word it.
Did happen, didn't happen, whatever suits your pleasure or your vocabulary.
So yeah, it's like, well, we got free tickets to, Metacon. I'm like, well, Metacon's shit, and I get free tickets anyway. It's like,
Yeah, no, and like that's, well, yeah, technically I should be getting free tickets, but I never take the offer because I'm dumb and I'm a
I keep telling you,
I know! I'm so stupid!
and you, so,
Leave me alone.
you can still give it to somebody else.
I know I could.
But you never do.
I never do, because none of my friends go. They all suck. I hate them all.
So anyway, so yeah, that was what happened at my job place. Whatever. So anyway, here's the news. There was a fight at Walmart of all places. That
That's
broke out.
never happened. No one's ever fought at Walmart before.
It escalated so much that a woman took a 10-pound meat
log.
log and slapped it across the other woman's face.
What were they fighting about?
Well, no, apparently this is a long feud that was going on.
They said, today's the day! We're settling this, Becky!
And it just so happens that they just been fighting in the meat department and just like, you know what, I had enough of your shit!
Your shit, Becky! Boom!
So yeah, that's a whole new meaning of meat.
Where's the beef?
Meat in the face.
Meat in the face. To be fair, that's the most meat she's had in her face.
Well, you heard of the emu war? Well, get ready for the beaver war. And I'm not talking about the other. I'm talking about the actual mammal beaver.
Yeah, beavers, like actual beavers, people.
The Canadian hate these animals so much because they.
So funny. In Minnesota, we're like, yeah, we have some beavers, but they're like, yeah, we don't really care. They're up north. They like build stuff. Yeah, whatever. They're important. They help us fish. It's super nice. Canadians, on the other hand, are like, they are eating our internet cables. They are stealing our news posts and like mailboxes. They even put 30 square kilometers of our town underwater from building a dam. We gotta do something about these bastards.
Right. Now, I mean, I've been without internet a day or two.
It sucks.
It sucks.
It sucks in the modern days, but you can get by. You know?
Right. But a week?
A week with something that's completely out of your control?
Yeah.
And
I'll probably lose my mind.
I'd be like, this is ridiculous. And if I call my internet company and they're like, oh yeah, a beaver did it, I'd be like, go fuck yourself, fix the internet.
But ecologists say, like, no, what they're doing helps the environment and whatnot. I'm like, well, I'm ankle deep in water and I have no internet. This is not helping the
Yeah, and that's like the other idea. Like, in the heat of the moment, you're like, I have water up to my knees in my living room. My internet's gone. I have to fix all this shit. I don't care what the fuck they do for the environment.
So, if there is a war, unlike the emu war where they actually use, miniguns.
Machine guns and shit.
Shit like that. I don't really have a governor. I don't know what they're called.
The prime minister.
Just in each province.
Oh, and like each
Province.
I think they're governors.
Let's call them governors.
We're North American. We don't know shit. Leave us
All I know is prime ministers and
yeah, we know
that is it.
Prime Minister Trudeau, and there's some other people that might help him, and there's provinces.
Yeah.
That's about it. And
So
in Quebec is fucking weird. And you want to like rebel for the 30th time in history and be like, oh, we are independent, and everyone's like, shut up.
So let's call him governor of this province. Let's say, hey, you know what? We're gonna bring back what's that called? They did away with it back in 1800.
Trapping, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna bring back trapping, but you can't use guns and whatnot. How many Canadians do you think it will be up?
Like actually know how to like trap and let alone hunt, but like just like actually trap beaver properly. Maybe 0.01% of the population. Maybe. And that's like the indigenous people.
Now, would they open up just for Canadians, or do you think Americans would be open to this?
Because they're not really a problem here, I don't think in the beginning they'll have it open to Americans, but they'll probably give out licenses and like the ability to for North American residents if the trapping doesn't go the way that they want it to. So
that would be interesting. But it'd be also interesting to see what the emu war would look like only with beavers.
Oh god, yeah.
Like,
I mean, to be fair, the emus are like, dumb, and their like primary tactic was just running away. The beavers, on the other hand, are crafty motherfuckers. They can like go underwater. They can go into like the little holes in their hovels that they built and like live there forever. Cause and then you gotta throw a Molotov, and then they're just gonna sneak out, and then they're just gonna build another dam, and then like they're gonna flood your entire neighborhood this time because you fucked with them. So I don't know, man. Emus. Not so much of a threat. A nuisance, not a threat. Beavers, I won't want to get bit by one, that's for damn sure. Because apparently they're like super like infectious, like the bacteria on their teeth and shit. And also they're like vicious too, so yeah, I don't know if I want like big ol' muskrat looking bastard coming at me at like 5 miles an hour trying to bite my ankles. I don't know if I want that. Yeah. So, good luck, Canada!
Yeah,
good luck
at that.
We're here to morally support you.
Well, you want free beer? Well, head on over to New Jersey. Make sure you have your fully vaccinated card, because the governor is offering free beers to certain breweries, not just walk into a store and get like
certain certain local microbrews and breweries and stuff like that are like, hey. When I can't remember who did this, but like they did an experiment for a weekend where they're like, we'll give you a voucher for free beer if you get your vaccine. And like in a weekend that was like more people vaccinated than like an entire month of them being open. So the governor of New Jersey was like, okay, people like beer.
Of course. Of course.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Now I don't know how they're gonna implement. Now I don't know how other governors are going to do this across the nation.
Yeah, I imagine this is going to catch on.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't really gone to any local breweries here. I know where they are.
Yeah, I'm not a brewery guy, so I don't even care. So like, I'll just be like, give the free beer to some other dumb redneck fuck. But
which is funny. What did I see? Oh, I'll tell you about it later. But yeah, for Minnesota, I wonder how they're going to do that. Probably, again, it's probably going to be free beer. That's probably the only thing I can think of that,
Minnesotans would want. Or that local breweries would be willing to give out. Yeah.
Probably.
I guarantee this will spread, so.
I don't see how that's going to work. Me personally, I think that it's a smart idea, good marketing, but you'd be surprised how many extra people will do it.
Yeah.
Just for free beer. What's being said and everything like that. But anyway, are you a polo wearer?
Do you wear Ralph Lauren polo shirts?
And if you do, how big is your logo? Because if it is big, you might be a cheater.
I saw this article. I was telling him before the show, I saw this article and I was like, we have to do this.
Now, I know last episode I mentioned Kevin Samuels, like, men don't cheat, they exercise their options.
Yeah, they exercise options and blah, blah, blah. Well, apparently males that wear these polo shirts are, they gave like a percentage, what was it? Oh, I don't think they just said they're rated higher to like being willing to cheat and like lie to their spouses or partners or whatever. And I lost my shit, because the only people I've ever seen wear these polo shirts are douchebags.
Right. That's why I wear eyes on. Gets the same, almost the message across, but cheaper.
Yeah.
Man, I used to wear the shit out of those in high school.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. But yeah, I find that a little weird that, I'm wearing, Ralph Lauren polo shirt and that associates with cheating.
Well,
Like, really?
when you actually read the article, it's like it means that you're more willing to express like wealth and luxury, which is like in turn your desire to attract other mates and shit like that. So like it's more than just like this particular like polo design. It's more like if you wear like a Rolex and like a gold necklace and shit like that, you're the type of person who would supposedly. I don't know how true that is, but people with money tend to do stupid shit anyway. So whatever.
Yeah. If I wanted to let people know I'm rich, I'll be wearing Tom Ford. Rolexes.
Yeah,
and
Supreme.
I don't know about Supreme.
I feel like that's like the hip. That's like the popular douchebag thing. So.
Yeah, I don't know about but yeah, definitely Tom Ford or rocking Christian Louboutin sneakers.
Oh god, yeah.
It's shit like that. But
finding some like OG Air Jordans and shit. That's what I would do.
yeah, but polo. I'm like,
Fucking Ralph Polo.
That seems more.
You don't go to a country club every fucking day. Get your fucking polo off. No one cares.
Yeah, that seems more of an Ivy League.
Yeah, that's like an that's like an Ivy League. You touch me, Daddy will sue kind of outfit. I don't want that shit.
Yeah,
fuck that.
Yeah. So I don't know how that. I don't know who they polled.
Yeah,
I know it was a milk bet. I know it was a mixed bag of who they polled, but still.
Bruh.
So yeah. But anyway, moving on to our simp of the week. Goes out to Sasquatch Gaming at Batman Gaming 97.
Couldn't even get Batman Gaming, huh? You fucking loser.
Well, maybe he was born in 97. Well, actually he is because he has 23 as his age. Yeah, so. This guy really, how do I put it? Not an instigator, but more of a yes man.
Yeah,
He's a bit of a yes man. The first one by Lily is just, an undercut crop top.
oh god,
picture.
let me see if you can keep going. I'm gonna find one.
And he replies that you're perfect and out of my league. Question mark, question mark, question mark. I remind myself every day. Okay.
Sasquatch. And then 2 days before that, to a young lady of penny underbust who was wearing a watermelon bikini or outfit or whatever the fuck it was. He replies in the oh so clever way of, I've been craving watermelon all week. Emoji with the stupid licking lips emoji. And then the same day, right before that tweet was, we don't deserve a goddess like you, to some lady who I'm not even deserve try and fucking pronounce her name. Yeah.
Yeah, next one under that was, good morning, nerds. LOL, I'm a total nerd, saw this while doing DDD prep.
He simps for Amaranth! I knew it! You bitch! Get fucked. Of course, Amaranth in her infinite wisdom of high quality tweets was like, do you guys like thighs or boobies? And he's like, how is somebody supposed to choose one? Pretty fucking easy. You just don't follow Amaranth or engage with her in any fucking way. But so,
Who is this?
she's a Twitch streamer that kind of started the whole trend of like the female gamer thing being provocative on Twitch and shit.
And then goes ahead and does it, or?
Yeah, she's like
Oh,
the
okay.
one known for it.
Gotcha.
We are not worthy to gaze upon such divine beauty for like another lady that tweeted in a hot tub, of course, because that's the trend.
Yeah, so he's
Jesus Christ, dude. Oh my god. Like, if you're just, like, said beautiful, or, like, oh my gosh, or, like, just put your fucking little thirsty emojis on everything, I would have been like, alright, whatever, not a big deal. The fact that you're, like, engaging with these people, like, in full-on sentences, come on, bro.
Okay, I probably shouldn't do this, but I've been scrolling down and it says, which is better, morning sex or night sex? Now, what he replies, I don't think he should actually put that on the internet because it won't go away because it's now there forever. But he replies, I don't know because I'm a virgin. Why?
Oh, Sasquatch gaming. Oh,
Why
Sasquatch gaming.
would you put that out there?
Why would no one cares? A, no one cares. I mean, let's just address the main issue. No one gives a fuck. B, what in your mind said, yes, this is a good thing to do. I should post that. What? And then, and then C, what went wrong in your life where you're like, yeah, if I engage with these women on Twitter, they might like me. I can't fit. Wasn't, oh my god, what did he? Oh no, he joined it in 2013. I thought it said he was born in 2013. I was like, are you even old enough for this website?
But I mean, you're already, simping. You're already giving these girls
Validation.
That's the word I was looking
Yeah,
for.
validation from all these things. And then you're like looking extra pathetic by like not like if you're just like retweeting and liking, I would have been like, okay, whatever, you're simping because you're thirsty on Twitter, you're horny on Maine. We've all been there, not such a big deal. If you replied like beautiful or like I said earlier, the thirsty emoji with the stupid water droplets and shit. Again, I'd laugh at you. Not a big deal. Nah, you know what? We've seen it before. You just happen to be the victim of Simp of the Week. You might be Simp of the Year at this point with the measures that you've gone to reply to some of these people. Honestly, you might be in contestant or finalist in that category. We might do an end of the year thing with that. I don't know. I kind of want to. That sounds a lot more fun. Ooh, we should do an episode dedicated where we check up on all the Simps of the week. and then we can do that. Oh, I'm excited. That's gonna be good. That'll be our Christmas gift to us. Or no matter what happens this year, I'm just gonna feel so much better about myself knowing I'm not simping on Twitter like a piece of shit.
Okay,
Sasquatch Gaming, you've given us so much. Thank you for all of it.
And last one I want to mention is
I think I know what you're gonna do.
the next fucking show. Okay, Cassie Frey, don't care.
Don't fucking care. That is.
She posts Netflix and chill or take out and make out. Emoji.
Thank you, emoji.
More of these shots on OF. Way to brand that. And he replies, don't matter to me as long as you end up sitting on my face at some point.
Sasquatchy Gaming, you.
This man. This man,
dude. You do realize, the Library of Congress saves every tweet, right? You know that, right? Everything you have ever tweeted and tweet is being archived digitally for the aliens when they eventually take over the planet.
Oh.
You know this, right? I can look at every single tweet you ever tweeted. From now until the day you die. I'm just making sure you understand that.
I can't wait until Minneapolis
2022? Yeah.
When there's a free room, so I can actually make a jury. We can make a video.
Judging the Simps.
Judging the
Simp or not Simp? We find the defendant a Simp, Your Honor.
Honestly, if we can find an empty room with a table
I think we just make that a panel. I think that'd be fantastic. I think that'd be great.
Well, then we'll have to sacrifice one. You only get
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. But yeah.
We can just do it in the lobby area that everyone sits at and walks by. like on the way to the game room and the con suite. You know, the big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do it there. I think that'd be great.
Wait,
We'd probably get yelled at, but no, we won't care.
no. Wait, are you talking about the actual with all the round tables or actual the hallway leading to?
We can do either.
Okay. Because I know at night they'll have like the rooms for the solo DJ and that they'll have that, which I would kind of want to do. Because I still have my fucking thing still upstairs.
Oh man.
But anyway, yeah. So
Sasquatch, you giving us so many good ideas in one episode.
But
we can't thank you enough. But alas, my friend.
this goes out to you.
I love it. It's so good.
All right. Review time.
Review otaku.
All right. The first one is Kakushi Dere. Now, this is actually a multi-episode. Well, not
Yeah, so
multi-plot
Yeah.
series, which each episode focuses on one particular girl.
Yep.
Which incidentally goes to the same. They all go to the same school.
Because of course.
Why not? You need that universal universe in hentai, because that actually makes sense.
Yeah.
Now the first two are actually soons.
Yeah.
With this
They're so
pending, shit, I lost the word. Running joke. No, it's not a running joke, but running storyline. You figured the third one would be as soon as well.
No.
That's not the case.
No.
But on the first girl, girl gets invited over by a classmate friend.
Yep.
Gets introduced by the older brother. Turns out it was actually the older brother that she was more interested in.
Yep, so she writes him a good old I think multiple or maybe one, but the description says multiple. Yeah, writes him a love letter, he ignores it, and she's like, how rude. I'm gonna go to this man's house and give him a piece of my mind. And by mind, I mean ass. That'll make him love me.
And so, yeah, they like, I can't believe you're doing this, in soon fashion, like, I can't believe you want all this. I'm like, yeah, you're kind of putting it in my face, so I'm gonna take it anyway, whether you want it or not, even though the audience know she wants it. Like, again, you guys know my stance on Soons. They all should die. I don't
execute all Sooners. Man,
I
forgot about that.
I really don't.
I know you fucking hate them.
I don't understand the whole love of them. Yes, they're attractive, but holy shit, personalities is.
It gets obnoxious.
I don't know what's worse, that or little. If you don't know what a little is, it's the kind of role play of daddy and a little girl acting like a fucking brat. So I don't know what's.
That's worse. That's worse. That's infinitely worse. Why did you even explain that to me? Oh god. Oh, now I have to kill myself.
So, like, I feel bad for all the quote-unquote daddies that have littles that 24/7 with that bullshit.
That's what you need to do.
No, that's the purpose of it.
No, it's weird. I'm in both of them. Get your head right.
So, one, I know I'm going off topic. I don't know why grown men wants to do that type of role play 24/7. It's one thing during a session.
Yeah, it's like a night out of the week. That's fine. Whatever. Spice it up a little bit.
Yeah.
But for that to be like your entire relationship and like shit, I'd rather kill myself. Or if I see you do it in public, I'll rather kill you. Like, I'll kill both of you. I don't give a fuck. There's not a jury in the land that would convict me. I'm a rich white guy. There's like 2 sentences there.
Technically, your parents are rich. So.
Yeah, technically my parents have.
But then again, Almost the same.
That's
Almost the same. With that being
That
said,
got real dark. I apologize, everybody.
that being said, well, I mean, you're not wrong.
I am.
You're not wrong.
Facts have been stated. Anyway, yeah, first episode, kind of funny. You know, they hate each other up until the end. It's, you know, some hate fucking going on. And then after the credits, they're like, ha, actually we love each other and this is a good relationship. It's not. Don't believe their lies. That's creepy and bad. But yeah, you know, typical hentai ending. So, nothing super special about the first one, outside of, you know, it's kind of funny that she wrote the guy letters and he's just like, fuck off, cunt. And she's like,
I don't know who this is.
yeah, I don't fucking know who this is. And then she's like, now excuse me, sir.
Oh, you wrote it.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Sure.
Let's do it.
And so we move on to the second episode. This right here is, again, this is another soon. But this time there are step siblings.
Step sibling, because we needed that. For some reason. We couldn't just have them be friends.
Well, it makes more sense because for some odd reason, soons are more
Into their steps, yeah.
I mean, we'll see more soon step siblings than, you know, soon childhood friends.
Yeah, I guess, you're right.
So, what was it? You know, where was I? Right, they're step siblings. The next thing you know, she goes off on this whole, he has, you know, she comes home early, you know, he's not there. I'm gonna smell his drawers.
And you know, we get the typical thing of, I love my brother so much, I'm gonna get a nice old whiff of his crotch underwear. Because that's
and then rub one out.
Dude. And then just do a quick rub one out. I'm gonna make an hour of it. And then the brother gets home. Can anyone guess what happens at that point in time?
No, Matt, what does happen?
He tells mom and dad, you know, says, hey, she's acting weird. You know, she gets some therapy.
Yeah.
You know, you know, it takes a while, but the family recovers.
Right. All right, roll credits. No, that's not what happens. No, that is not what happens. He comes home. What the hell are you doing? I'm a bad masturbator. Now, a normal person would have just either. No, he actually.
What I said.
No, he actually does walk out and like, hold on, this is my room.
Yeah, he's like, wait a minute, she's in my space. This is my room. I can't let her bully me like this. And I'm like, that's not the mentality you should have in this situation. I don't think that's the issue.
Right. So I'm like, stop. I'm like, oh, okay. And then she's like, oh, you caught me. And then I'm like, what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, like, what are you gonna do? It's like, I'm gonna call the fucking cops. What the fucking thing? Get on this dick.
Yeah.
Like, come on. We all know what this is.
We all know what this is. Yeah, because modern problems call modern solutions. That means really come. Really. That and the whole think, Mark.
Think, Mark, think!
You know, I can't wait till Death Battle makes Omni-Man versus Homelander.
I'm gonna be very excited for that.
I'm hoping they do.
Yeah.
They better.
They're gonna include that meme, and I'm gonna call them sellouts because they're unoriginal as fuck half the time. But that's for a different discussion.
Wait, real quick point of order. Has anybody from Ruby lost? Because I only see.
Yes.
Because was it Weiss?
Oh yeah, Weiss lost to Mitsuru, which was the happiest day of my life because in the office, three of my coworkers all love Ruby and they all love Death Battle, and I only watch Death Battle like if it's characters I care about. It's like, oh, Persona characters going, oh, that'll be super cool. The last one that happened got fucking shattered and died because Death Battle doesn't know how to fucking do anything. And then when Weiss lost, I was like, eat shit, all of you.
Okay.
I fucking told you the better character won.
Okay, because I've seen the first one, Yang. I figured that was like when she was going up against.
Yeah, Yang versus Tifa, and I was
like that's one-sided.
Yeah, what does Tifa do? Like she has materia and she punches things.
Yeah. And then I didn't see the Weiss one because who's she based again?
Mitsuru from Persona.
Yeah, so I didn't really care about
Love
that
her.
one.
I love her. Oh my god.
I didn't really care about that.
I want her to have a cameo or like be a major part of like Persona 6. If she is, I will die. I'll turn into a simp for a week or over that. If she was real, dude, I'd be simping every day over that. I fully admit it. Love her so much.
And then last month I saw the Mikasa versus Blake. Again,
that's one-sided because Mikasa's a person.
With above average.
Yeah,
strength.
she's above average strength, and I think they also say that her reflexes are above average. And like that's all that separates her between a person and her. Whereas the characters of Ruby have superpowers and magic and like ancient weapons that are like magic. So it's like I don't know. I don't get some of these death battles. I don't get. It's just like, oh, the theme is kind of the same, so just do it.
No, the first season, no, there were.
Oh god, no! I miss like old death battle where they just like pick character names out of a fucking hat.
Yeah.
Like Cloud versus Link. It's like those two have nothing together or nothing in common. Sure.
Yeah.
Let's watch them fight.
Or what was it? Harry Potter versus Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, Harry Potter versus Luke Skywalker, and I'm like, okay.
Best one was Rainbow Dash versus Starscream.
That was great.
That was hilarious.
Honestly, low key, their April Fool's stuff is so good.
Yeah. But however, I think the best one they did was Deathstroke versus Deadpool.
Yeah. Unironically, that was like one of their best ones.
But I think they're gonna do Ruby versus that one chick from Soul Eater. I can't think of her name.
I can't think of that either.
Because I didn't watch Soul Eater. I stopped watching after episode 3.
I couldn't do it.
I stopped watching episode 3.
Anyway, not the show. Because that's how interesting this one is. Honestly. It's not great.
So what were we? So yeah, they
they do the nasty because they're step siblings, and that's what happens in hentai. And then I'm gonna treat you better, but I'm still gonna be a tsundere and blah blah blah. The same routine you've seen a million times before in anime and hentai. Nothing new on this one. So let's just go on with life to episode 3.
Which incidentally isn't assumed.
Yeah, which this one goes in a completely different direction. It's almost not even part of the same series.
Right, because this one's pretty much all in the guy's head.
Yeah.
Most of the scenes. He was kind of more, disillusioned of all the rumors that are circling around the upperclassmen. It's like, hey, I know the teacher kind of liked you, and now there's rumors. Like, did you sleep with him? No, I didn't sleep with him. That's just, one of my bitch of old friends that started rumors, which is... I thought that was my phone. But my phone's over here. But yeah, so he's like, no, I didn't sleep with the teacher, my bitch of old friend, started a rumor, and now I can't get nobody because of that stupid rumor. But I'm glad you had the balls to say, did you sleep with him? No. Cool. Let's have sex. That I know.
Yeah. So the logic. So he's like, hey, the rumor's true. No. Okay, prove it to me. Let's bang. And then during sex, he's like, it would be kind of hot if all those rumors were true. And so he just imagines his girlfriend having sex with different people and doing different things with him too. And I'm like, you were literally looking at a naked lady and banging her. What do you need these fantasies for?
Yeah.
What is happening? So it's not great. It's actually kind of stupid. So
yeah. But again, if you like your whole tsundere thing, yeah,
sure.
Yeah, I mean the characters in itself, as far as I want to say body composition, it's pretty good, especially in the episode 2 where her boobs are actually pretty big for that short frame. I mean, yeah. If you could get past the, like I said, the dialogue.
Awful. Terrible. So bad.
I mean, if this was a one-off, I mean, if you're reading this as a one-off, yeah.
Yeah, it won't be bad, I guess. But
it's good. but and in its entirety, no.
Yeah, in its entirety, absolutely not. Like, don't waste your time. Like, pick an episode, watch it if you're kind of interested, and then that's it. There you go. Have fun.
Now the next series is Creamy Pie.
Creamy Pie. Can you guess what this one's about? You probably can't. This is from our absolute favorite fucking animation company or contributor to the website, Queen Bee. So
Oddly enough, because
oddly enough, this is actually one of the better ones that they have animation-wise.
because remember I discovered it's not because of the production, it's the director.
Oh yeah.
So yes, it's not the same director, so there's not that weird choppy stop weird motion type animation. This is actually full blown somewhat
Actual animation.
Each of the stories are like I said, one off.
Yeah, this one is it's like an anthology almost, where like every episode in this has like multiple stories in it, and they're not like connected. It's just different schoolgirls banging with their lovers, and that's about it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's not much to. Because it's kind of hard to review one-off anthologies.
It's really hard to, so kind of just as a whole, we kind of have to talk about it. Episode 1 has okay scenes, not super interesting. Like, my issue with stuff like this, especially with like the time frame of, if it was like 3 characters or like 2 for every episode, it wouldn't be that bad. But I think this is like 4 or 5 in every episode. Or I think it's. Oh yeah, it is 3. Okay.
Yeah, it's 3.
Yeah, and it's just like you kind of get like a 1-sentence introduction, and then that's it.
Yeah.
And then they bang, and you're just like, okay, whatever, like sure, whatever, boobies, but that's about it.
Now the first one, it's kind of weird because it was more the Valentine's Day backdrop. And
shout out to the top comment on episode 2. He sounds like Link when he nuts the first time. Shout out.
Okay. But the whole presenting ribbon thing, how do you do that to yourself? I mean, I know you can actually give yourself a shibari.
Yeah, you can do shibari by yourself relatively easily. Yeah, but like full on like ribbon, my hands and feet are tied. Yeah, you had help. Oh, where's he hiding? Is he in the fucking closet?
Yeah, you brought somebody.
You brought someone here. Someone helped you with this.
So that was my only weird issue.
I mean,
or actually every.
I was gonna say that's like my issue whenever I see that in general. It's like, okay, where's this dude hiding? Where's this other guy hiding? Come on, get out from under the bed. Go home. You don't have to stay here.
Right. And then episode 2, it's the idol manager. First one is his actual girlfriend. Second one is it's a threesome with another person. And just all of a sudden now you're managing.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure there's an ethics thing.
There's quite a few ethic problems in it. So
I mean, I know he's not actively going out stealing clients, but there's got to be something going on that you can't do.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if they're part of the same agency or how.
I don't know.
They don't.
Sure.
I mean, I know this is what I'm saying is not contained in this universe, but
yeah.
In reality, it's like, how does that work? Because obviously you have your agency and then you have your managing agency. I don't know if the agency gives you a manager within that agency.
Yeah, I have no idea. You're talking about a culture I know nothing about, so.
I mean, if this was a movie, all my knowledge comes from Entourage, which incidentally is kind of true.
Yeah.
Most of the shit they do on there is kind of true, what they go through and what he gone through. Which, point of order, I'm kind of mad that they don't have the fucking movie on HBO Max, which is dumb. So, I canceled it before today because I don't need it. Because we take away HBO, what else is there on there?
Nothing.
Other than you could watch one premiere movie a month.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
Yeah. So anyway, Creamy Pie is just an anthology.
Yeah, if you just don't care about anything like that, just go ahead and watch it. It's
Yeah.
not bad. Like we said, it's a different director, so the animation doesn't suck dick for once. So
Yeah. Now the last one, Foxy Nudes.
this one is so messed up. I love
It
though.
is.
It's messed up, but in a way that you can it's so dumb.
Dumb and I thought it was messed up. Just
I mean,
the story.
in general, the story, it's messed up.
So in Foxy News, there's a broadcaster,
News reporter.
News reporter.
Yeah.
Newscaster.
Yeah, newscaster. Yeah,
Newscaster. That found out there's a hostage situation in an apartment building because some guy got laid off and decided to take it out on his ex-boss's daughter.
Yep.
And so she finds out,
She's like, oh wow, this is gonna be a scoop. But in her mind, she's like,
I gotta jazz this up.
yeah, she's like, man, this isn't gonna put me on top. This is just a hostage situation. So she intervenes, and we don't mean saving the girl. We mean making just about everything and everyone around her worse.
Right. And she gives this elaborate plan. It's like, hey, talks to the victim, say, I'm gonna make you a star. I'm gonna once this is over, I'm gonna have you, ghostwrite or not. Somebody's gonna ghostwrite your book.
Yeah, someone's she's basically like, hey, if you just endure this awful shit that's happening to you, we'll make you famous. You're gonna have a book, you're gonna have movie deals, you're gonna have interviews for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
It's gonna be lucrative. You just gotta deal with it.
Yeah. And so
She's a terrible human being.
right, and then eventually she eggs on the
guy holding the daughter hostage.
It's like, yo, you're gonna have to bang this girl out.
Yeah, she's like, dude, this is the daughter of the boss that ruined your life. Are you just gonna let her sit there? You're not even gonna do anything to her. And then I'm pretty sure she gives him
alcohol,
alcohol and drugs and shit.
Some type of Red Bull.
Yeah, an aphrodisiac, I think they give him.
And so, by the way, there's literally one long sex scene because it's only the victim and the hostage taker.
Yeah, so in order to fit more sex scenes in order to get permission to cover this story, she goes to the network exec. She's like, yo, dude, we gotta cover this. This is super important. And the guy's like, no. So she uses her female charms and then gets her poor intern to use her female charms on him.
Yeah.
She's not a good human being.
No,
It's
and
awful.
then prior to the hostage, before she goes into the room where the hostage thing, she hires a private security firm.
Yep.
And post up. By the way, that fucking rifle is huge.
It's like a 30-yard shot, and she's got an anti-tank rifle
Right.
at this motherfucker.
So I'm like, when can I take the shot? Don't take the shot.
Yeah, she's don't take the shot, blah blah blah. And so in the middle.
Prior to this, she goes off to go to some high-end bingo hall with what's rich fucks, and so she's getting tips so she could get later she hands over the money in the back alley, hands her this wrap cloth gun. I'm like, oh, shit's about to go real.
Yeah.
When she comes back, she's like, what the hell is that? Oh, it's a toy. Bullshit.
That's a fucking toy.
You don't go to a back alley and just get a fucking toy like that. And so it turns out the toy is real.
Very real.
And so, guy shoots some off, one ricochet all the way across the yard.
Oh, we also have to explain what happens to the poor hostage. She gets shot.
Well, I was getting to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gets shot, which I'm pretty sure, based on that rifle,
Killed her. I'm like, nah,
that's a 50
100%.
cal. I'm pretty sure that's a 50 cal.
Yeah, 50 cal, for those of you who don't know what that is, it's a bullet about the size of my thumb, or your thumb, just the tip of the bullet. Generally, it kills you and everybody else in the room. That's generally how that goes. So, any attempt for this show to be like, oh, she survived and she's fine, she's dead.
I'm like, if you know guns and bullets, and you see the side of that fucking rifle,
She's dead.
she's dead.
Yeah.
I mean, I know in the final scene there was a news like, oh, she was rushed to the hospital.
Yeah, rushed to the hospital.
Next thing you know, she turns it off and it's like, no, it was, we don't know.
Yeah, we have no idea.
Because she turned it off. Because she turned it off, the TV off, and then next thing you know, she's banging out her rookie cameraman.
Yeah, and she gets like turned on by these situations, and her cameraman who was there the entire time was like, yo, you did a great job getting us that awesome scoop, and like you risked your life and everything. By the way, she stages it to make it look like she's like this grand savior. She like takes the guy down and like helps arrest him and everything like that.
Oh, and by the way, in episode 1, like when he had the knife, like she took him down because she was a 5K or not 5? Was it she's a 5-level black belt.
Yeah, she's like
prior to all this shit going down, the cameras were only.
She disarms him from the knife, and then she's like, no.
This is
That's not how you take a hostage. Here, let me give you a fucking gun.
Right, and then the last scene ends with the waitress comes in, witnessing, cameraman plowing her, the anchor woman. It's like, oh, I can make you you want to be famous, and it, cuts the black, roll credits.
Yeah, like she's like just fucks the cameraman and sucks his dick, and like afterwards some poor like intern walks in and she's like, you want to be famous?
I can make you famous. I want that clip so bad.
I do too, that one.
I didn't realize it took me a while when every time he plays, I'm like, where the fuck that's from? Oh, it's from Young Guns.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but I really want that clip so I can just play it.
Yeah.
I can make it famous.
Make famous.
Foxy Nudes in itself.
Messed up.
Good
story, because it's different.
Yeah,
like it's
is.
entertaining as shit, but you're like kind of feel bad for watching it, because you're like, oh god. Oh, this is just getting worse. Oh no! Like, that's how your reaction is gonna go. And you're like, she's getting away with this? Oh, she got away with it. Oh, that fucking sucks.
Right. It's like,
yeah, you don't feel good watching it.
no, not at all. There was a comment on there I can't remember what episode. It was like, dude, I'm like kind of limping.
I'm both flaccid and hard at the same time.
It's like, I don't know what to take in for this.
Yeah. Honestly, this is one of those ones where you kind of don't treat it as a hentai, and you just treat it as almost like a snuff film.
Yeah, right.
And, do with that what you will.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you to watch it, I'm not telling you not to watch it, I'm just saying you might want to put the bottle of lotion to the side for this one.
And it was weird that in every episode you see like some Joe Schmo jerking it to,
Yeah, and like the entire time...
He wasn't jerking it to the victim and the hostage.
No.
He was jerking it just to the news lady just on there talking. I'm like...
Yeah, and he's like, oh yeah, miss, I can't remember her name, and I'm like... What? Stop.
Okay. I mean, I know this is not a new TV that, I don't know where that's in Europe, where they, dress the news and that's stripped down. This is not one of those.
Yeah, this ain't that.
This ain't that. Just automatically jerking it to hot lady.
Hot lady on news. Oh yeah.
So
whatever gets you going, dude.
Yeah. So that being said, like I said, there's only really one sex scene and it's pretty prolonged.
Yeah, there's like one sex scene at the beginning not related to the hostage situation, and then there's like the hostage situation which just doesn't stop.
No.
And you're like, okay, oh okay.
Are we gonna
Really?
get anybody else?
We
finally get to somebody else and roll credits.
Okay,
cool.
Credits. Awesome.
Shit.
Fuck.
All right. But yeah. Other than like we said, the fucking story. I mean, I thought my top 3 favorite was Euphoria. I thought that was
Yeah, I thought that was messed up and like snuff film material. Like at least like the episodes had like happy endings or like a little bit of happiness in it. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, they escaped and this is what their ending is like. Oh, that's sweet.
But no, it's like no. You kind of killed this one girl.
This woman's
for
dead.
what?
So you could be on national TV and
Yeah.
look like a hero.
What do they get? What do they get here? Is it Emmys or Pulsar? Is it the Pulsar?
I think Pulsar for news. I think.
I don't know what's Emmys. Anyway, yeah, just for Emmy or Pulsar or whatever you get.
Yeah.
Was it worth? For you, I guess it's worth.
I mean, yeah, for you, because
Like a
you're a manipulative cunt. But
right. There was also another comment on this, like, well, this is definition of fake news. Definition of fake news. So yeah, me personally, I would watch it just to see,
Honestly,
just how it
honestly,
unfolds.
just like make yourself some popcorn and just like sit back. Honestly, it's a ride.
It definitely is a ride. So yeah, that's our show. Thanks for listening. I know now that I've started school, I don't think they didn't really slow down.
Things probably won't change or anything.
No, but I was talking about I'm still trying to do the whole otaku stages and everything like that. So, yeah, keep that in the back of your mind.
Yeah.
Coming earlier, or staying later. I don't know.
Yeah,
Whatever. Wherever you want to move the slide.
Move the goalpost.
or whatnot. But yeah, thanks again for listening. Thanks for watching. Until next time.